So in previous class we have seen the convolution and correlation, and what how you will find the convolution as well as correlation of two signals. Now in this class, first of all, we will move to the first topic, that is deconvolution. So deconvolution means, in convolution there are two systems, there are two signals, that is xn and hn, and in convolution we will do the convolution sum, and we will get y of n. So basically y of n will be convolution sum of xn and hn. This is the convolution process. So we have inputs as well as response, and we have to find out the corresponding output. Same the reverse process of this system, that is output is given, response is given, and we have to calculate the corresponding inputs. Okay, so deconvolution part always done will be done on the receiver section. Okay, whenever I am giving some input, first of all you are the transmitter. Whenever you are going to transmit x of n and your expected destination is yn, then you have to calculate what will be the yn, and after receiving the signal what will be the value of yn. That is the convolution part, and deconvolution is the reverse process of that convolution. That is, at the receiver end you are getting the output. Now you have to find out what should be the input of that corresponding output. That process is known as deconvolution, and deconvolution is calculated by the formula x of n equal to y of n minus 0 to n minus 1 x of k h of n minus k whole divided by h of 0. That is the formula for deconvolution. Okay, so through this formula we will find out the deconvolution of any given output signal, and as when the impulse response is also given. So in this convolution y of n will be given in the question, and impulse response, that is h of n, will be given, and you have to find out x of n from the deconvolution formula. Okay, so we will do some example. So suppose example number 1, that is y of n is given, that is 1, 5, 10, 11, 8, 4, 1, and started from 1, and h of n, the impulse response is given, that is 1, 2, 1, also it is started from 1. So now I have to find out what is the value of the input. Okay, so first of all I have to do some calculation, that is number of samples, number of samples. वहां पे क्या था, in case of convolution, अगर x of n started from n1 and h of n will be started from n2, then y of n कहां से start हो रहा था, n1 plus n2 minus 1, यही था. ओके, सो नाउ ये था तुम्हारा कॉन्वोल्यूशन में. सिमिलरली सेम थिंग हैपेंस टू दिस. यहां पे देखो n1 प्लस n2 minus 1, यहाँ पे इसका लेंथ कितना है 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and hn is started from n2, that is number of samples 1 2 3, that is n2 equal to 3, that is n2 equal to 3. So what will be the value of the sample, number of samples in x of n will be, that is 7 plus 1 minus n2, that is 8 minus 3, that is 5. So x of n में तुम्हारा नंबर ऑफ सैंपल्स होगा, नंबर ऑफ सैंपल्स इक्वल टू 5. So 5 samples will be there in x of n. This is the first steps. Okay, these steps you have to remember. Okay, first steps, I have to find out what should be the number of samples in the input sequence or input signal or input system. Okay, so that is number of samples x of n equal to 5. Next is simply you have to put the formula. Next step is x of n equal to y of n minus summation k equal to k equal to 0 to n minus 1. Sorry, this is small n. This is n minus 1 x of k h of n minus k whole divided by 0. That is the formula. I have to put the formula. Okay. Now since it is started from it has 5 samples and started from यहाँ भी 0 है, y of 1 भी 0, y of n का स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन 0 है, h of n का स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन भी 0 है. So x of n का स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन क्या होगा 0. That is in convolution क्या हो रहा था, starting position will be added. Okay, so now the sequence will be 0, started from 0. So I have to find out the value at n equal to 0. Now n equal to 0 में इसका वैल्यू क्या होगा, n equal to 0 that means x of 0 y of 0 minus k 0 to n minus 1 x of k h of 0 minus k h of 0. So this part will be 0 because h of minus k, x of k का वैल्यू जो है h of minus k, तो h of minus k will be folded. So folded में इसका वैल्यू 0 हो जाएगा. So that means the part will become your y of 0 by h of 0. So y का वैल्यू क्या है, y of n का वैल्यू क्या है 1 5 10 11 8 4 1, that is y का वैल्यू, और h of n का वैल्यू क्या है 1 2 1. So this is, so 0 में 0, that is 1 by 1 bata 1, that is 1. So x of 0 equal to 1. Okay, now move to the second one. N equal to 1. So x of 1 equal to y of 1 equal minus k 0 to n minus 1 x of k h of 1 minus k whole divided by h of 0. So y of 1 का वैल्यू क्या होगा 5 whole divided by 1. Now this is x of k, तो 0 में आएगा. ठीक है, n का वैल्यू क्या है 1, so यहाँ पे n का वैल्यू 1 है, so 1 minus 1 0, so 0, x of 0 equal to 0. Okay, and h of 0 1 minus 0, that is 1, because यहाँ से रेंज कितना होगा n minus 1. ठीक है, तो n का वैल्यू क्या है 1, so this part will be summation k equal to 0 to 0. सो 0 to 0 x of k h of 1 minus k, तो इसका वैल्यू क्या होगा x of 0 h of 0, सॉरी h of 1 1 minus 0 that is 1. सो h of 1 का वैल्यू क्या है 2 है, एंड x of 0 का वैल्यू मेरा पहले ही पुट किया हुआ है, that is 1. So 5 minus 1 multiplied with 2 by 1, that is 5 minus 2, that is 3. So x of 1 equal to 3. Okay, next again I have to first write down the value of xn. 1 5 10 11 8 4 1 and hn, that is 1 to 1 1 to 1. Okay, so now again I have to go through the formula n equal to 2, that is x of 2 equal to y of 2 minus summation k equal to 0 to n minus 1. So n का वैल्यू 2 है, 2 minus 1, so this is 1. x of k h of n minus k. So n का वैल्यू 2 है, so 2 minus k whole divided by h of 0. So now y of 2 का वैल्यू क्या है 1 2, that is 10 minus k equal to 0. ठीक है, तो 0 में क्या होगा x of 0 h of 2, 2 minus 0 plus 0 के बाद क्या होगा 1, x of 1 h of 2 minus 1 1 whole divided by h of 0. So what will be the value 10 minus x of 0, x of 0 का वैल्यू क्या निकला था, that is 1 into h of 2, that is 0 1 2, that is 1 plus x of 1 का वैल्यू कितना निकला था 3 multiplied with h of 1, h of 0 1 2 and h of 0 का वैल्यू 1. So that is 10 minus 2 plus 6, that is 7 by 1, that is 3. So x of 2 equal to 3. Okay, now n equal to 3. Now n equal to 3. So n equal to 3 में x of 3 का वैल्यू क्या आएगा y of 3 minus summation of k equal to 0 n minus 1, 3 minus 1, that is 2, x of k h of n minus k, that is n का वैल्यू 3 है, 3 minus k by h of 0. So h of 0 is 1. So h of 0 का वैल्यू 1 हो जाएगा. So y of 3 0 1 2 3, that is 11 minus x of 0 h of 3, ठीक है, माइनस सॉरी प्लस x of 1 h of 3 minus 1 2 plus x of 2 h of 1 divided by h of 0. So now put this value 11 minus x of 0 का वैल्यू क्या था, x of 0 का वैल्यू 1 था, h of 3 में यहाँ कोई वैल्यू नहीं है तो ये 0 हो जाएगा. ठीक है, x of 1 का वैल्यू क्या था, x of 1 का वैल्यू 3 था, h of 2 का वैल्यू 0 1 2 1 है. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट इज x of 2. x of 2 का वैल्यू कितना है 3 है एंड h of 1 का वैल्यू 2 है. सो that will be closed and then by h of 0, that is 1 by 1 में नहीं लिख रहा हूँ. ठीक है, so your 10 minus 0 हो जाएगा 3 and 6 9, sorry 3 and 6 11, sorry 11 होगा ये 11 minus 3 and 6 9, so 2. So x of 3 equal to 2. Okay, again move to the next. That is, again I have to write down y of n equal to 1 5 10 11 8 4 1, and h of n equal to 1 2 1. मेरा कौन कौन सा वैल्यू निकला है? x of 0 equal to 1, x of 1 equal to 3, x of 2 equal to 3, and x of 3, x of 3 equal to 2. These values मेरा निकला हुआ है. Now x of n equal to 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. That is the 5 samples you will get. So that is the last. Then x of 4 equal to y of 4 minus summation k equal to 0, 4 minus 1, that is 3, x of k, h of, sorry, for n minus k, that is 4 minus k, that is 4 minus k, and h of 0 equal to 1. Okay, whole divided by x of h of 0. So now what is the value? Y of 4, that is 0 1 2 3 4, that is 8 minus x of 0 h of 4 plus x of 1 h of 3 plus x of 2 h of 2 plus x of 3 h of 1. So यहाँ पे देखो h of 3, that is 0 1 2, 2 है, 3 का कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, so this all terms will be 0, and similarly h of 4 also 0. So only you have 8 minus x of 2. x of 2 का वैल्यू कितना है? That is 3. 3 multiplied with h of 2, that is 1 2, that is 1, minus x of 3 का वैल्यू क्या है? 2 multiplied with h of 1, that is 2. So इसका वैल्यू हो जाएगा 1. Okay, so x of 4 equal to 1. So my input signal is x of 0 का वैल्यू 1 3 3 2 1. Okay, so by using this convolution method, deconvolution method, you will find the input signal of the received output response. Okay, इसका और एक फंडा है, that is matrix method. That is the trick. ठीक है, ये यूज मत करना, just you have to cross check whenever you are going to cross check your answer, you have to use that tricks. Okay, suppose yn is given, h of n is given, these two signals is given, and you have to find out x of n. Okay, so look, take the previous example. मैं तुम्हें बता दे रहा हूँ previous example. 1 5 10 11 8 4 1, and h of n to 1 2 1. Okay. So this is given, and you have to find out x of n. Okay, so first thing is take the matrix. That is, this is y matrix. This is h matrix, and this is x matrix. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया y मैट्रिक्स, H matrix, and this is X matrix. And you have to write y of 0, y of 1, y of 2, and so on. And in this case, H of 0, now H of 1, H of 2, H of 3, and that. यहाँ क्या होगा? Diagonally you have to choose, that is 0. Now H of 0, H of 1, H of 2, and so on. Now यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Again 0 and 0. H of 0, H of 2. Okay. Similarly, again H 0, 0, 0, H of 0. You have to choose like this until यहाँ तुम्हारा लास्ट एलिमेंट ऑल जीरोस और एक लास्ट एलिमेंट जब तक ना आए तब तक तुम्हें ये 0 बैठाना पड़ेगा. एंड इन दिस सेक्शन, हाँ बोलो
सर. एच ऑफ नीचे में एच ऑफ 2 के बाद एच ऑफ 1 ना होना चाहिए.
ओ सॉरी 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 सॉरी, यहाँ पे H of 0, H of 1, सॉरी. ठीक है, तो जब तक लास्ट एक एलिमेंट पूरा ऊपर 0 से एकदम लास्ट एक एलिमेंट ना हो तब तक तुम्हें ये मैट्रिक्स चलाना है H मैट्रिक्स में. एंड X मैट्रिक्स में क्या होगा? दैट इज X of 0, X of 1, X of 2, X of 3, and so on. So in this case you have to solve. So this is Y matrix, this is H matrix, this is X matrix. So X equal to, that is H inverse Y. So by using matrix method, you will find out the deconvolution of the signal. Okay. Actually, तुम्हारा जो formula है, that formula is taken from this matrix method. ठीक है. Now try to solve. Y of n equal to 1, 5, 10, 11, 8, 4, 1. H of n 1, 2, 1. Okay. Now Y matrix क्या होगा? 1, 5, 10, 11, 8, 4, 1. That is X matrix, Y matrix. Okay, equal to H में क्या आएगा? 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2. And next is 0, 0, 1. And in this case equal to x0, x1, x2, and so on. So now by solving this you have to find out the value of x0, that is H and X. So try to find yourself. ठीक है, मैं नेक्स्ट क्लास में पूछूंगा व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ H, क्योंकि मैट्रिक्स ऑलरेडी तुम लोग पढ़े हो, मैट्रिक्स एंड डिटरमिनेंट. ठीक है, सो H इनवर्स क्या होगा? Y इज गिवन, सो X विल बी नथिंग बट H इनवर्स Y. Okay, so this is the value, this is your assignments, and whatever value you will get, just tell me in the next class whether the result. Okay, just a minute, just a minute. Okay, so this is your assignments. Okay, now move to the next topic, that is Fourier series. Okay, so before going to start the Fourier series, okay, let me see what do you know about Fourier series. Fourier series analysis of continuous time periodic signal. Okay, now tell me, what do you know about Fourier series? Anyone? 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 What do you know about Fourier series?
Sir, it is used for represent a periodic signal.
Into periodic signal तो रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन periodic signal को किस स्केल में रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं? थ्रू Fourier series. Anyone? I am giving you 2 minutes.
Sir, for
ओके, और कोई? और कोई?
Sir,
हाँ बोलो. Yes. Hello.
so it is a periodic wave which extract appropriate sine wave from it by using a band pass filter at right frequency.
वेरी टेक्निकल डेफिनेशन. ठीक है, नॉर्मल देखो, फोरियर सीरीज मतलब क्या है? कोई भी एक सीरीज, सपोज एक क्रिकेट मैच चल रहा है, ठीक है, जब ये मैच चल रहा है तो इंडिविजुअल एक पर्टिकुलर मैच को डिफाइन करता है. ओके, सिंपल. मैं एक सिंपल एकदम मतलब ताकि तुम लोगों को समझ में आए, ठीक है, मैं टेक्निकल टर्म अभी यूज नहीं कर रहा हूं, मैं यूज करूंगा जब मैं फोरियर सीरीज का अंदर जाऊंगा. ठीक है, सो कोई भी एक क्रिकेट मैच चल रहा है तो एक पर्टिकुलर एक ही मैच चल रहा है. ठीक है, नाउ इफ आई विल शेयर दैट इंडिया श्रीलंका सीरीज, ठीक है, उसके वो अगर मैं सीरीज बोलूंगा तो तुम लोग क्या समझोगे? अगर मैं बोलूंगा इंडिया श्रीलंका का एक सीरीज है नेक्स्ट मंथ में, तो वो सीरीज किसको डिफाइन करेगा? टेल मी. Tell me. If I will say that number of matches, that is summation of number of individual matches. So series, that means ये first of all
Sine and cosine.
Sine and cosine, that is the property of the signal. But series means that series always
Infinite.
summation.
Sir, infinite series of sine and cosine.
सही है, लेकिन सीरीज जब होगा तो समेशन. साइन एंड कोसाइन इज ओके, ठीक है. इट इज ऑब्वियसली व्हेनेवर यू आर going to represent any kind of periodic signal, you will take the help of you will represent the signal in the form of either sine or cosine function. ठीक है. Now Fourier is known as, Fourier means is a function of representation of signal in terms of sine and cosine function. Now series जब है, series का मतलब है it is the summation of, ठीक है, ध्यान से सुनना. It first of all, जैसे तुम कहो it is okay, that is infinite. ठीक है. So it is an infinite series in which terms of infinite series in which, मैं एकदम शुरू से लिखता हूं ताकि तुम लोगों को समझ में आए. ठीक है. So Fourier series I will use the abbreviation that is Fs. Okay. So Fs is an infinite series in which the terms are constant multiplied by, जैसे तुम कहो साइन एंड कोसाइन, साइन एंड कोसाइन फंक्शन. साइन और कोसाइन क्या है? नथिंग बट अ फंक्शंस ऑफ integer multiple of the integer multiple of the variable and which is used. Now इसको कहाँ पे यूज करते हैं? In analysis of which kind of signal? Periodic signal. Periodic functions. That is, the signal is the representation of the signal. Representation is in the form of functions. So this is the basic definition of Fourier series. ठीक है, सीरीज मतलब क्या है? दैट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ इंटीजर मल्टीपल ऑफ वेरिएबल्स. ठीक है, इंटीजर दैट मींस इंटीजर मल्टीपल. ठीक है, एंड दैट इज नथिंग बट अ सिंपली समेशन ऑफ योर सिग्नल in terms of sine and cosine function. So suppose if I will want a Fourier function, a Fourier series, that is x of t, I have to represent in the terms of Fourier series. So that if the series is there, so it will nothing but the summation of the functions, few individual functions. Okay, so देखो a0 plus, that is summation n equal to 1 2, that is infinite series an cos omega n omega 0t plus bn sin n omega 0t. So that is the formula of Fourier series. So today I will not go through the Fourier series explanation because अगर ज़्यादा मैथ तुम लोगों को एक साथ दे दूंगा, you will be lost. ठीक है? So now देखो यहाँ पे तीन constant coefficient है, that is a0, an and bn. So a0 का मतलब क्या है? a0 है constant coefficient. Similarly, an also constant coefficient of cosine function, and bn is constant coefficient of sine function. So next class you have to go through the Fourier series which you have already done in your mathematics part. So mathematics part से Fourier series को थोड़ा देख लेना, ठीक है? So next class I will start the Fourier series analysis. Okay, so and don't leave the meeting until I will give you the attendance link. Okay.